Hello, I'm Royson, connector of dots, and there are many dots to connect. So let's start with just that, just dots. Here's a dot, and here's another dot. Now why should they two connect? Why shouldn't this dot connect with this one right over here? Or maybe that one over there, the one that you're supposed to imagine. But no, I'm not going to connect it to that one, I'm going to connect it to this one over here. Now why should these two connect? Alright, now understanding these two, how they connect, now I can pinpoint the diagonal and degree using mathematics, going up, then going right, and then it was diagonal. So, as I imagine this dot over here that I desire to connect, it was a diagonal line, a diagonal going upwards. Now this diagonal line going upwards is literally your subconscious, because you can put your subconscious with anything, and that's how I basically do everything, in my philosophy is just basically connecting everything to your subconscious. So basically, since it's going horizontally or vertically, whatever the two, going up this way, diagonally up, it's going diagonally up because that's a raise in consciousness. Or if you mirror it, see its reflection of it, if you're going to judge it, then it's going to decrease your consciousness if you judge it. Now, why did I say if you judge? What is the meaning about judgment? What does judgment have to do? Judgment has to do with perception. Whatever you perceive, you judge. So, a perception is all about judgment. So they say it's wrong to judge, huh? Well, judging in the first place comes from perception. How are you gonna not judge that I'm holding up one finger right now? So right now I'm holding up two fingers right now. But what if you can transcend that and manifest it to a reality where I actually am holding up two fingers, and I actually am holding up 6 fingers? It's all intertwinedly connected. You could have literally created a reality just now where I was holding up this amount of fingers instead of this amount of fingers. Get it? It's paradoxes. Understanding the paradox is just everything is a paradox. If everything made sense, then nothing would really exist. To actually grasp that perception, alright, from Ford's first point of view, you might think I'm crazy, which basically, if, I'm not going to explain in the video how it's like that, because I literally want you to think about it for yourself. Either think about it, or not think about it and just assume that, I really don't know what I'm talking about. But that's just it, how it goes. You can either think that I know what I'm talking about, or you can think that I don't know what I'm talking about. So what really matters here? What are you really getting off of this understanding that I am trying to give you? When in reality, I'm trying to give off the understanding of non-understanding, of straight understanding zip nothing, of straight understanding 0% out of anything. Alright, so why are you going to judge that you know that I'm holding up one finger 100%? Why are you going to judge that I'm holding up one finger 50%? So can you actually judge the percentage, the amount that you understand something? I mean, no one feels like putting a limit on anything because anything is possible, right? And that's positive. It's all about being optimistic. But why are you looking for a but? Because that's just what I said, and that's just what I desire to say at the moment. See, everything is all about the moment. You see, my past logic doesn't really matter about the now. What I was saying in the past just now doesn't matter anymore. So let's just start a new understanding. The understanding of ignorance. Now, what does it mean to be ignorant? Is it a lack of knowledge? Is it a lack of maturity? Is it immaturity? Does ignorance equal immaturity? Does a low consciousness equal immaturity? But what if you perceive immaturity to be non-maturity? What if you perceive maturity to actually be something of your imagination? What if you perceive it to be whatever you want it to be? So, you can look at anything. You can look at somebody acting immature and automatically perceive that that person is smart simply because he's using immaturity to gather information of some sort of way. That's why that person is acting immature at that moment. That's why that person is acting like he doesn't know or have any sense of what's going on at the moment, you know. And anything that I can say can literally go two ways. It can be good or it can be bad. You can perceive it however you desire. I hope that you're perceiving it as a good way, because that's just all my hope. That's just it. That's hope. That's faith. And God does the rest. Everything is geometrical. All things are geometrical. Everything I'm meant to say is geometrical. Everything that I am perceiving is geometrical. Simply because I desire it to be geometrical. Is there anything wrong with that? Anything wrong with that? You know, maybe there would be something wrong if I thought hippopotamuses existed in this room right now. You know, if I believe that there's a hippopotamus behind me right now, would I be wrong?
Hey!
Would I be wrong? Like, alright, that's a fact. It's a fact to me that there's a hippopotamus behind me right now. It's a given fact. You know, that's a fact. Why? Because I'm imagining it there right now. And since you're not imagining it there right now, until maybe perhaps now, then it's not a fact to you. But it's a fact to me because there's a hippopotamus behind me and it's about to bite my head off. Until now, because I just stopped it with a snap of my finger. You know, it also, like, behind me there's a wall, and you can literally imagine the whole scale of it, the whole background. Like, let's say that I'm in Paris right now, and the tower is like right behind me, you know, and there's people inside of it taking pictures. Alright, let's say I'm in space right now, and right down behind me there's like a whole bunch of stars and galaxies. And now I'm traveling into the past, and bang, there's the Big Bang, and I see it. Alright, now I'm going before the Big Bang. Alright, before the Big Bang there's existences that never existed. Maybe in the past everything was dark matter before it was matter. Maybe before the Big Bang everything was just truth. Oh, I like this beat. I like this beat. I'm putting a little. I like that beat. Understanding what you perceiving in that note. I'm not gonna go that way. Just chill. What I say. No. Stop. I'ma stop. I'ma stop. I'ma stop. I'ma stop.
Well, stop.
No.
Well, don't stop.
I'm not gonna stop.
Don't stop.
Fine. Good. 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 Because that's the exact perception that I want you to perceive me as. Just that. Just that. So, that hippopotamus is still behind me. Suddenly this just got stupid.
It's a tiger.
This just suddenly got real stupid. Now why did I let it get real stupid? Why?
Huh?
Why did I just let this get real stupid? Come on, I'm talking about straight nonsense right now. What am I gonna do imagining a hippopotamus about to bite my head off behind me? Come on now, how did this get stupid just now?
Because you made it that way.
But I let it that way. But why did I make it that way? Why did I let it that way?
Because you judged it as that way.
I judged it as stupid. Is it right to call anything stupid? Why am I calling myself stupid right now? But it's like, it's a dense feeling and a dense mental understanding that it gets to this point. And when it gets to that point, you're just not gonna feel like putting any more effort into the ego. You're just not gonna feel like putting more effort into the self-esteem or any of that. You're not gonna feel like putting yourself out there as if you're something that, you know, when in the end, I am what I am. It's God, you know. God is in everything. I'm not saying, you know, that, but I'm saying it's God. God is it. You know, I mean, I am what I am, you know. I'm not nothing more than that. That's it. That's all I am. You know, you can only put so much into doing something. And when you really don't feel like doing something, why would you keep trying to struggle into doing that, you know? Effort, you know, you can try to do whatever you want. Perceive it. Let it be. That's how you see and realize it, you know, and just realize and surmise everything that you're going to try to do, because it's the truth and it's going to set you free from your inner being, and that's how it be. And it just got stupid again. So I feel like my heart right now is my chakra, my heart chakra. I can feel it, like it's kind of hurting a little bit.
Your heart chakra?
Yeah, it's kind of hurting a little bit, and I don't know why. But I got this part, my crown chakra. I feel like this, like, so strong right now. Like it's about to burst out my head. Like if this was a TV.
More than what?
Like if it was a TV show, my head would like explode right now.
Like you're thinking more with your mind than your heart?
Yeah, exactly. Thinking more with my mind instead of my heart. And because usually I focus on trying to balance the two, but right now I feel like not caring about that. I don't know, maybe it's just a certain type of, it's something in the atmosphere. I don't know. I think I'm going through one of my schizophrenic moods, man. I feel like I'm schizophrenic right now.
It's okay. Oh, you don't think with your mind, then I don't think with my heart, and we'll meet in the middle.
The love of truth. It's amazing. Try so hard to get so far, but in the end it doesn't even matter. You know, I mean, it could matter. I mean, it could, you know, it's just a perception though, you know, like, but, you know, it's all about that, you know, deep down inside, it's what you really feel, you know, it's how you want to let it out and express yourself. Intuition. It's just today seems interesting. Just today seems interesting, and you know, I can look at basically anything, you know, and it's just today seems like I want to put an emphasis on today, when today just doesn't, it's the same as any other day. I just want to put an emphasis on it, as if, you know, as if something is wrong with today when nothing is really wrong with today. You know, nothing was wrong with yes, nothing's wrong with any day, you know. Like some people it's like my spiritual self made me cough at that moment. That was my spiritual self. Like, the spirit, you know, wants to always balance everything, what's going on, you know, what's the point of balance. You know, I don't want to give a bad perception or anything, but, you know, like, alrighty. So, I feel like I want to give a channel. Right now, I want to channel in some sort of aspect of the truth that's trying to come through me, but I'm not really letting it because of my own reasons, you know, and I didn't realize it, but I feel like I want to channel something. What I want to channel is God. These words that I'm about to speak, I want it to come straight from God, straight from the highest source that I can personally imagine. Because anybody can channel stuff from the Galactic Federation light. They can channel anything from whatever. They can channel something from angels, channel from spirits. I want to channel something from my mind, the deepest part of my core. I will start now. Love the densities that are shown to your perception. Love all of creation that is shown amongst you that is perceived as darkness. For you are the light when you decide to love. The darkness seeks the light within you, and it seeks that enlightenment, so that those densities that penetrate your mind, the densities will show every kind of sign of strength that you have. You desire this strength. You desire this upliftment of enlightenment. You desire all the things that come your way. Everything that penetrates your perception comes from you. Everything that you understand comes from you. And love merge with the reality that you have created, because everything is what it is. And the more you understand how to merge with it, the more you'll understand how to delve into the higher dimensions. The key to understanding the higher dimensions is the truth within your heart. The truth within your heart cannot be expressed with words. It can only be expressed with the true identity of your realization of who you are, of your consciousness. And the only way you are able to raise the understanding of yourself is to perceive everything for what it is and not for what you want it to be. The things that you discern and desire to discern, the things that you hope for the future. Hope is good. Expectation is wrong. Everything is good and perceived at the moment the way it should be, no matter in what circumstance. No matter what situation you are in, you are able to transcend it. You are able to understand the truth out of what is being shown to you. For the truth is perception. The truth is observation. The truth is knowing thyself, as the ultimate knowing will come to you through the God that you choose to love. Understanding yourself is more. It means more than understanding yourself. Understanding yourself means more than having knowledge of the facts. The facts is just a figment of reality. It is the faith that controls the movement of not only time, but also the space around you. You have faith that you are within this moment and transcending to the next moment, when in reality, the now is the only thing that exists. This moment is the only thing that exists. Have a desire to raise. Have a desire to be who you are. And that is where you will find the true inner peace that will give you the light to transcend any reality. Simple observation. To understand the densest and imagine the most densest. To imagine it means to just be free. The highest prime source is infinite, and freedom is loved. Freedom is treasured. Freedom without love means darkness, and the darkness transferring into light is enlightenment. And the enlightenment that you find within all things will transcend your reality into your understanding of progression. Jesus is the truth. in the way, in the light.
Amen.
Amen. Namaste.